We are back, about to start the race with Jesus Sevilla in front of the pack, and a big wide line of BMWs formed together to make the start of this 15-minute session we are about to see. Is going to be very interesting to see how all of the drivers deal with the first turn, the very famous Andretti hairpin. And there we go. Some of the drivers stuck in the start, and it seems they're managing to get over him. Not sure if that was Victor de la Fuente that had a little bit of a problem starting, and it seems that everyone is going round the track. Okay, Manu Rayo Largo having to take a white line there, going outside of the track. And everybody seems to keep themselves in shape for the start of this first lap. Not big trouble. In this first turns, we get to the fourth turn, and there we see Sander Kafa letting everyone go by, trying to save himself some trouble. Jesus Sicilia still leading in front. That heart-to-heart international car in front already. The number 8, I'm sure he's going to bring a performance this season again, and he's already trying to escape Jonathan Alvarez, who is the driver following with that Maven Motion Pictures car. Also, I think Adrian Baeza got to pass Manu Rayo Largo. Manu Rayo Largo, I don't know if he maintained himself in third position. But the number 34 with that Maven Motion Picture still following Jesus Sicilia. And Mieres, thank you Chris, the number 22, Manu Rayo Largo, with that milestone rehab and development paint on his car. And we get to see David Gaya stop there at the start of at the exit of the pit lane. Seems that he had a little bit of trouble. Today our sponsor Native Health Matters, with that car of theirs stopped at the exit of the pit lane. Something troubling happening there for from David Gaya. Ivan Mula Vivero also chasing a big group of cars taking on the turn 5 of the track. And getting to that corkscrew is all the group right now. Alberto Toribio Garcia stuck in the middle, following the Kill Pop vehicle for Nacho Limorti. Alberto Toribio Garcia, the number 3, and that red truck hot, I don't know, it's going hot for sure right now, but Red Rock Chocolate Factory with Alberto Toribio. Hot chocolate for sure is going to be. And there he goes, still chasing in a very good shape. He is maintaining himself very close to Nacho Limorti in front of him, and Juan Jose Sanchez in front of these two gentlemen, also trying to keep the shape and the lines as good as possible. The number 31 with that Bikini USA paint on his GT3, Carlos Fernandez Espinosa, chasing Diego Banda in front with that police car from the first responders. I think the police is maintaining himself in front of Carlos Fernandez. Bikini USA chasing the police? Carlos Fernandez?
Yes, that's what he's doing. He's chasing the police, and it's probably the only place you can pass and not get arrested.
He better think about what he's doing.
Again, we put these cars out for our first responders, police, fire, and EMS. So they're all rooting for their respective divisions, I guess you can call it. And in a couple of weeks, we're going to have multiple departments around the U.S. Joining us with their specific cars in different cities, different counties, in different states, which will be a lot of fun. And we've also inviting all our around the world EMS people to join us. And as you can see, they're trying to squeeze the EMS car now. He's trying to get through. And it looks like, whoa, this is great racing. GSIM Racing at its best.
We have the first very thrilling situation of the race. Fernando Garcia Gomez going through the center for that 3 wide, and right now 2 wide having trouble with that EMS first responders paint on his GT3. Fernando Garcia giving us a bit of a show right now, doing very well in that overtake through those 2 BMWs and going 2 wide now. But the number 33, Jordi Garcia, with that Monroe skincare paint on his car, gets to take the position. Fernando Garcia Gomez still keeping it together, and the one that it's 100% composed, you can say, it's the number 8, Jesus Sicilia, with the heart-to-heart international paint on his BMW M4 GT3. And still maintaining himself in front, a second and a half, almost 2 seconds of distance between himself and Jonathan Alvarez, following the number 34 with the Mavic Motion Pictures paint on his vehicle. The Spanish driver managing to maintain himself composed as Juan Jose Sanchez with that Nissan Future skin. And the number 4 is managing to maintain himself in front of this pack that is chasing the 3 men leading the race at the moment. And I'm gonna give a quick sum up in Spanish. I have to put the switch. Acabamos de ver a Juan José Sánchez, que ha estado lidiando con los pilotos que le estaban persiguiendo. Hemos visto la salida de Jesús Sicilia, que ha conseguido mantenerse delante muy bien, y ahora le está persiguiendo Jonathan Álvarez, así como Manu Rayo Largo. Todos estos pilotos están consiguiendo mantenerse delante del grupo, y siguiéndoles, como antes he mencionado, Juan José Sánchez, Nacho Limorti, Víctor de la Fuente y otros tantos que están con el mismo ritmo y con el mismo ímpetu, tratando de hacer lo mejor posible para acabar tan delante como puedan. Así que todos ellos llevando a sus sponsors a través de la carrera con seguridad por ahora. Parece que han tenido un pequeño problema al principio de la carrera y se tendrá que inspeccionar un poco qué es lo que habrá pasado con eso, pero por lo demás parece que todo el mundo está funcionando bien. And right now we are watching Dennis Fisher. Sorry, I don't know if I said it all the way straight, but there it is. Dennis Fisher, I think it should be said, with that Kinetic by Windstream paint on his vehicle. Cosmic paint.
Another new driver for us here at G-Sims, Dennis Fisher, and he's in the Kinetic Windstream car, one of our big sponsors. As a matter of fact, you can see him up on the left top hand corner of the scoreboard. They sponsored the scoreboard for us. So thank you, the people from Kinetic, and a wonderful company, and they're going to be streaming our racing here later, hopefully in a few months. So some more people will be watching in 4 other states, Carlos.
Yeah, let's hope that they keep enjoying the action, as we have also Dennis Fisher with us as well, and a lot of great drivers giving us a great show today, as we saw with Fernando Garcia. We already saw a 3 wide in this first session, so I don't know what we are going to get from the next ones. It's going to be interesting for sure. Jose Sicilia, the number 14, and that Alpauto paint on his vehicle right now, chasing the police. Jose, I don't know if you have to do that. I don't know if that's wise.
It's not wise in California, I can tell you that. my first trip to California, there he goes. He's got him. He went right by the police officer, which I did on my first trip on the highways of California. and he was doing about 50 miles an hour in the right lane, and being the New York kid, I went right by him about 65, and he pulled me over, and he goes, you passed me, and I said, yeah, and he's like, you're not supposed to pass me. I go, I didn't know that. I said, I'm from New York, I said, and we pass police officers all the time. So he was nice enough to say in California, you don't pass a California police highway patrol officer. So since that day, I've never have.
Or at least you don't do it in a way that he knows that you've done.
He was nice enough. He said, here's your New York license. He said, and just enjoy your trip. He said, and pay attention. I said, thank you very much, officer. So yeah, I learned early on not to pass a police officer here in beautiful California.
Think twice before overtaking a police car. Jordi Garcia going around the track as well with that Alka Products paint on his BMW M4 GT3. Going down the last sector of the track, it seems that Jordi has had a little bit of trouble. And David Gaya with the Native Health Matters paint on his vehicle, the sponsor for today's race. David Gaya.
Yes, Native Health Matters is our sponsor today, so anybody wants to help to make a donation, go to the allgratefulhearts.org and make a donation. You can click on where it says Native Health Matters, and you can make a donation to the Native Health Matters program. So we thank them for being here. They're going to be with us, at least for the next 13 weeks and then beyond. And it looks like they're getting a pretty good run from David Gaya today.
Yeah, it seems that he had a little bit of trouble at the start of the session, but right now he's getting back in shape. Trying to climb up again after a troubling start, but recovering he is. Jesus Sicilia still maintaining himself in front, the heart-to-heart international car. Still leading in this first session, rolling in 21s is Jesus Sicilia, managing to maintain a great pace. For those of you that know what the real paces can be in the real track, I think they're getting very close to the real deal. So right now in this esport competition, we get to see drivers like Nacho Limorti right now with that Kill Pop paint, that Kill Pop radio paint on his vehicle, and that horns of metal in front. That I think is how you call that gesture. The number 17, Nacho Limorti.
Well, Carlos, there's the Kill Pop car, our Kill Pop radio, and Carlota Gonzalez will be joining us here in a couple of weeks, as we mentioned yesterday. But she'll be giving out some of our raffle prizes here at All Grateful Hearts, and she'll be giving us some commentary about what's happening not only in the G-Sim racing world, but also in the esports world. So we're looking forward to Carlotta, and you can listen to her on Kill Pop radio. So it's a beautiful car. Yesterday we actually had the prototype, but today we actually have the red supercar, and it's just another wonderful addition to our designs by Fernando, who's done a terrific job in making all these cars unique with their own logos on it.
There you go. Tune in to Kill Pop Radio to keep listening to Killer Pop. I think it might be the thing.
It is. They do work with a bunch of military charities, and Carlotta is a big personality. We're looking forward to those days coming ahead.
Me too. I'll be glad to see what happens in the future. It's going to be interesting, Vince. We have a lot of interesting races incoming, and and this is already one of them. And
It's the first race and it's already started. I mean, we got cars going 3 wide. We got cars going between cars. You know, we have police cars being passed at their own risk. We have you know, EMS cars out there, you know, doing all kinds of things. And of course, some of the old faithfuls like the you know, Be Social car, Healthy Nails car is right there. Some of our early sponsors are still supporting us 100% to get us to this great, wonderful event and racing. And we've only got about 40 seconds to go on the timer, Carlos. And then, of course, we never know when it finishes because sometimes the drivers take the race in their own hand, as you know.
Yeah, and I'm sure that if they don't get through the finish line when those 20 seconds are finished, they'll be finished. We're watching Alberto Toribio Garcia, the Red Rock Chocolate Factory, going around the track as well, the number 3. But I think, yeah, Jesus Sicilia might be near to the end. And yeah, there it is, celebrating already. Give us a little bit of a blink, Jesus. Very good. Already finishing first in this first session. I think the Heart to Heart International people will be very happy to see that car in front. Very beautiful car, I have to say as well. And Jonathan Alvarez following second with the Maven Motion Pictures car. And Manu Rayo Largo with the Milestones Rehab and Development. That's quite a combination of numbers we've seen frequently in the past, so I don't know if it's going to keep going. It seems that Juan Jose Sanchez wants to stay in the position of his number. He wants to stay fourth, and let's see how it goes in the future. Naturally Morty also finishing fifth, giving a great performance in that Kill Pop car, and Juan Jose Sanchez, if I'm not wrong, was with the Nissan Futuro, or the future Nissan car.
That's correct. Yep.
That's the top 5.
All right, so we're going to go for a couple commercials. If you just joined us, the drivers will log out of this particular session and log back in. So we'll give you a couple of commercials, and then Carlos and I will be back for the start of the second race. But first, we'll have a qualifier and some practice time, get the drivers back on the track. So this is Vince Sebastian in the GSIM Racing Center. Wishing you all a great day. I hope you enjoyed the first race and looking forward to the next 2. And again, congratulations to Jesus Cilia for winning the first race of our session.